are my actually 4 different sizes of albums. I have an 8x10 right here, so that just kind of gives you an idea of what the other size prints are, or the other size albums are. So this is just an 8x10 glass block, and I'll go ahead and show you that. It's really pretty. It has a sheen to it. It's kind of hard to see in the video here, but if you look at the side here, it's a nice thick acrylic piece of glass, and the print is on the back of the acrylic, and it's a metallic print, so it's really pretty. It looks really beautiful with skin tones. It just adds a little bit of an extra shimmer. So that's a 8x10 right there. Next to my 8x10 is my 8x8 album. So I'll just open that up for you so you can get an idea of the different spreads that are in this. This one is set up as a graduation album. I just like to show my clients how I can create custom pieces of artwork in their album. So I can customize the album. This one right here is for one of my high school seniors. So it's got more embellishments in it, and it's got like the high school name. And I can just add these extra little embellishments and little quotes down at the bottom. So this is the 8x8, so you can usually get around probably 4 images would be 4 to 5 images if you wanted a slightly larger image. I would say this is a little bit smaller than a traditional 4x6 print, just to kind of give you a frame of reference. And then we have a couple other layouts here. So you can do a lot of different kinds of layouts with these. And adding all these different embellishments. This is just, like I said, this is my high school senior photo book. So that's and then you can add whatever you want on the back. Obviously this one's a sample, so I put my studio name on here. I would not put my studio name on anybody else's albums. So that is the 8x8 album. Next, I will show you my 10x10 album. This one has a nice leather binding. You can have your own, whatever photo you want put on the front of it, or I could put a name on there, whatever you want. This one is also a sample. And so this just shows you the different kinds of layouts. Now this one I went with a much simpler layout. I didn't put any extra embellishments in it as I did for the graduation photo over there. I just kind of wanted to show what it would look like if somebody did not want any embellishments in their images. So I like to use these just to kind of show you different layouts, and I always like to do one big layout in the middle of the book, especially if you're doing family photos, like a large group photo, or in this case we're doing a wedding. So just show you, this is my 10x10 album. So as you can see, you can get 6 large prints on here. We could even do more if we wanted to. I personally like larger prints. So for my sample, I like to show the larger prints, but we could definitely add more to that. So that is the 10x10 album. It's leather, and it's got the photo on the front. This is my wedding album. And I can do, I could do graduation in any of these sizes, baby album, or the wedding album. So this one right here is my baby album, and I did this in a 12x12 because a lot of my clients that want to get the larger collection that I have available like to do the baby photos, and I'll kind of show you why, or weddings. So for this one, I can add more embellishments and design a custom piece to talk about your baby. And then we have the larger prints here. So if you like really large prints, you could do the really large prints. And again, we have the little embellishments. So this little guy's name is Noah, so I thought a nautical theme would be really cute for him. We can see we have 8 images on here. We could even go, we could even do more prints on this one. So little embellishments there. We have another page with 6 prints. These are like the 5x7 size, close to 5x7. And this is the end of that sample album. And again, I have my studio name on the back of this. Whoops. And then the last little thing I'd like to show you here are my accordion albums. Whoops, it's upside down. So the accordion albums, this one's leather, and it's got these cute little these cute little accordion style album. This is great for grandma, or if you're doing a wedding. Oh, don't mind the mess there. It would also be great for wedding photos. If you're doing a wedding, you could give that to all of your bridesmaids. Also add other images on the back here. So you can see you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels on this side. Like 2, 4, yep, 6 panels on this side. I could even do 6 panels on the other side if you wanted to have more pictures and you wanted them all to be the same size. I could add those on this side. So there you go. Those are my albums. So we have the accordion albums. Those come in a grouping of 3. We have the 8x8 album. That's the smallest album. The medium-sized album is the 8x10, or I'm sorry, 10x10. And then we have the 12x12. And my largest package comes with the 12x12. And then you also get the 3 accordion albums with it.